Hi, I'm Kassi Heidenreich. I am the owner and founder of Sales Thread. I help people learn how to sell without feeling like they're selling. When I met Ben, I had probably spent six figures on social media and coaching, and it didn't really move the needle for me. Ben transformed my business. I went from coaching people one to one to realizing this is way bigger than that. And he really helped me transition my business, and he broke it down into three different phases and helped me articulate who I was going after, who is my ideal client profile, what I'm actually offering, and what helps me stand out in the market. He writes killer copy. He's great at helping you with positioning. It really was a catalyst in changing my business and the direction that I was moving. When you're starting your business, people always tell you to niche down. And I didn't really know what that was. What surprised me the most was figuring out my business needed to go a completely different direction. And I'm so glad it did. It got me crystal clear on the direction that I needed to go. Before, I was only offering one-to-one coaching, but this just opened me up to two additional verticals that I could take this. Since working with Ben, I've built a whole strategy behind this, and he's really been there every single step of the way. He took the time to really learn my process, really understand what I do. He's even attended some of my beta launches and giving me feedback each step of the way has helped me fine tune what I'm offering so that I can go after the bigger customers and go after the bigger clients. We're just on the cusp of something truly amazing, and I honestly couldn't have done it without Ben. What Ben has to offer is super high level. He also has the ability to go very deep with you as well. His strategies are customized to each business, and sometimes that takes a little bit of trial and error. Businesses that know that there's a gap in their marketing or know that there's a gap in customer acquisition, you might already have a very talented marketing team, but they're inundated with all the things that sales need and operations and keeping up with those things. And sometimes it just takes somebody else coming in and taking a fresh look at things and giving your team some additional options. I've personally even brought Ben into some of my clients because he's been so helpful in my own business that clients who have a marketing gap to be able to fill those gaps and those needs. Ben does a great job coming alongside already functioning great teams, but there might be a special project that you're working on or a specific result that you're trying to get. And he's just very intuitive at figuring out what works and what doesn't work. One other thing that I really appreciate about Ben is that a lot of the stuff he's already tried. He has a great idea of what systems work, what don't work. There's so many options out there these days of video editing and all these different apps that you can use, but Ben has experience in the ones that he's recommending. He has the ability to see what's working well, what doesn't work well, and what actually meshes well together. He's helping me avoid mistakes that he's already had to make to get things streamlined. So I just felt like there was a lot of efficiencies there just with his knowledge and background in technology. One other thing about Ben is that he's such a professional and he's such a listener that he just is able to come alongside any team, any existing team, and fit in and complement what it is that they're already doing. He just has a high emotional intelligence level. He's very good at working his way into existing teams. Ben is just really great at integrating into existing teams because of his nature and his curious nature. He's always asking questions. He just has a high level of emotional intelligence, and I just couldn't recommend him enough.